Welcome to the channel. I thank y'all for your lives and you are all welcome. Today I want to just speak briefly to us and say congratulations to those of you who are celebrating 5 years or more on the African continent. I know that that is not an easy thing to accomplish, but I do want to say congratulations to you, especially at a time where we are being distracted away from the accomplishments that many of you have achieved, and I just want to say congratulations. Many of you came over during the year return, which was in 2019, visited, and said, you know what, I always wanted to come to Africa. Or maybe you discovered that, hey, I like the place, I want to stay here. And so when Ghana did their 2019 year return, people not only visited Ghana, but some came to Ghana and then went on to other countries. Others thought about Ghana, but then found out about other countries that they may have an interest in, and they went there and have been established there. Now, established is subjective, okay, to the person and their lifestyle and their needs. Some have gone back and forth, some have, rented and gone back, some have stayed the entire time. All right, and so I just want to say, from 2020 to 2025, or even 2019, that would be almost 6 years, or 6 years, right? For those who have been here for that long and others who have been here longer, I want to say congratulations. I've had personally 22 plus years of going back and forth to the continent and living on the continent. All right, my second time here, I lived here for a year. All right. And my first time I came for 3 weeks. And so it takes time to really get established, to learn the culture, to learn the people, to learn more about them, to learn the laws. It's something that a lot of people don't take an interest in. And so I want to thank those of you who, first of all, tune into this channel and who have the patience to sit and to learn and to discover things that are going on. I have here the picture of the wooden 5 years anniversary symbol here, because typically 5 years represents wood, all right, in the marriage arena, all right. 5 years represents the wooden anniversary, and it reminds me of scripture when it talks about, how we would be tried in the fire, our works would be tried in the fire, and find out if it's stubble. Stubble is just fragments of things. Then next is hay. And then the third is wood. And then after wood, there's precious stones, then silver and gold. And so many of you have made it to the wooden and beyond the wooden anniversary, which means you can build something with wood. You can build a house with wood. You can really begin to accomplish things once you get beyond that. In America, it's said that most marriages do not last beyond the 5-year period. And so if you've ever been married before, those first 5 years, no matter what your relationship was like before marriage, can really be an adjustment period. It can really be rough, and a lot of people call it quits after the 5 years, or have had separations and then back together, so on and so forth. And so life is no different when it comes to practical things such as moving to another continent. You have to get used to it. No matter how much you like it before, this is now a marriage in a sense, right? Because now you're more committed. You have responsibilities that you didn't have in the other side of the world or wherever you're coming from. And so it's just a different life. It's a different world than when you come from. All right. For those of you from America, that theme song, right, from the television show Different World. And so although there are those who want to, distract us with a lot of discussions about scammers, I am in no way supporting scamming or scammers, right? But I do say that I am surprised that our people are so easily distracted by scammers and let me say scam hunters, okay, whose jobs are to deflect, not those who are there to really report on scamming. Report it if you have legitimate evidence. But for those who are just trying to run up their AdSense account, those who are trying to match their their past high earning goals, Those who have grudges against other people, and those who just don't have anything else to talk about, you know, and whose whole life is YouTube. Let me just say this too. If you're building your career just on YouTube, if you're trying to establish yourself on the African continent just based on YouTube earnings, that's not a good way to go, because at any time, YouTube can say, you know what, we're not shutting down, but we're shutting you down. Okay? We're shutting you down right now. And if you don't have any other means of earning income, don't come to Africa trying to build anything, build your house, build your career, build your life on YouTube earnings. It's not enough. And even if you are a high earner, at any time they can shut you down. Anytime they can shut you down. Then what? What you gonna do then? All right. So please make sure that you, if you're coming to Africa or anywhere, that you have a plan to earn outside of social media. Okay. Social media should be used as a tool, not as a total source of your earnings and income. And so please protect your earnings. Avoid scams. You can avoid scams by following the laws, by educating yourself on the law. But not many people like to sit down and listen to channels like mine, where I'm going to give you information about current law. I'm going to show you examples of things that you should do, not just complain about the things that you shouldn't do, not just show you the problem, but solutions to be proactive. And I'm not the only one. There are others out there. I run into great channels, like great informative channels, and people aren't listening to them. Now, they may subscribe to them and then they get like one bit of information, but to consistently listen to them, they don't. All right. And so that is the problem. Our people sometimes are just too know. Others are too trusting. And when I say too know, that means you know too much. You know it all. And then there are just the foolish. Okay. And then as far as the scammers, okay, a lot of people that are being accused of scamming, I don't believe that they are really scammers. Some of them are operatives. Okay, we have to realize that there are operatives among us, and it baffles me how the only thing that baffles me about operatives is that many of you can't see them. Many of you cannot see them for who they are. They can look like you, they can sound like you, they can be of your same ethnic group, but they're also operatives among us, okay? Operatives, plainclothes operatives. Some of them are military ops, governmental agencies, various governmental agencies, counterintelligence, disappointed military, didn't get what they were hoped to get, promotion, so now they're doing some post-active duty. Others who had career choices that they wanted and they didn't succeed or didn't accomplish those, and they are ripe for recruitment, and others are plea bargainers. Please educate yourself on this. Some of these people are plea bargainers. They were caught doing different things and now they are working with the government. Okay, it happens. It's real. Watch some YouTube videos on this stuff. Okay, confessions of former operatives. You will learn that they infiltrate everything. And then there are those that look like us that aren't even us. They're of other ethnicities. And please know also that the CIA recruits from high school in America. All right, high school and college recruitment. Look it up. So please, guys, educate yourself, but focus on what is good. Do what is right, okay? And educate yourself on the laws of the countries and follow them. And a lot of these operatives are pretending to build right along with some of you, right? They doing stupid stuff, like things that you know you shouldn't do. All right, like building on land that's not even registered. I'm gonna call it what it is. It's stupid. All right. Just taking other people's words. If you see somebody doing like some super stupid stuff, you're like, no, there's no way a person can be that stupid. All right. There's no way. And then you see them consistently doing stupid stuff. Some of them are paid to fail. All right. Some of them are paid to come back and say, they. I call it the they song, right? They scam me. They trick me. They took my money. All right. Don't listen to a lot of these day-to-day people when they did not follow the rules that were clearly outlined. All right. They did not invest in good consultation. I have given people many people good advice and haven't charged one person one penny, even though I have advertised that I was going to charge them. I didn't charge them anything. I'm not doing that anymore. I put my years in with that. All right. I'm not doing it anymore. Okay. So please, guys, please pay attention. God bless you. I love you. Be wise and congratulations. Shalom.